We are going to head back to Tracy right now. Family, friends, and strangers gathering outside the home of Sandra Cantu. Of course, she, the 8-year-old girl who had been missing, and her remains were found, and they were identified tonight by authorities.
And now we're finding out the FBI is also gathering there at the mobile home park. Edmundo Aguilar live in Tracy. The FBI in force, Eddie. Do we know why at this hour?
No, Brandy, we do not. But as you just mentioned, it is an activity not just because of community members, but because of the FBI agents that just made it inside. In fact, we were rolling while they were making it their way inside of the mobile home park. If you can go ahead and roll that video. Now, it is unclear why those FBI agents went inside, but it is a very familiar scene because last Friday, the same thing happened. Many FBI cars went inside that mobile home park. Another home was searched. 2 more cars were towed away. Now, we cannot say if that's going to happen tonight, but I can tell you it is very active inside there. And I can also tell you police here that have crime tape out in front of this mobile home park had said they are not letting anyone go inside. In fact, if people leave, they cannot go back inside. The reason for this, police say, is because it is still an active crime scene inside that mobile home park. Of course, we will keep you up to date and tell you why those FBI agents are in there. And, yeah, we'll be sure to let you know once that becomes available.
All right, Eddie, thank you very much. We should point out to our viewers, of course, that a few people who live in that mobile home park have been questioned by authorities. This is a surveillance. This is a piece of videotape that many of us will remember for a long time, a picture of innocence of a little girl, 8-year-old Sandra Cantu. The tape shows how she disappears, and she has disappeared. She is gone tonight. Tracy police confirmed that little Sandra, who had been missing for 10 days, is indeed dead, and it is just enormously troubling for so many people who have been involved in this case.
Her family, her friends, volunteers who've helped search for 10 days. Let's go to Checky Beckford. She is live at the scene as well. And Checky, all those people obviously heartbroken. Our thoughts are with her family as well. But you have to wonder, there's somebody out there tonight who did this still.
Yeah, you can't even tell, Brandy, but all we know is right now people are devastated here. Many of these people are not even from the mobile home park. They're just people who came from Manteca, Escalon, the Bay Area, because they heard about the story of this little girl, heard about when she was missing, and now tonight found out the devastating news that she is in fact dead. And they said that they had to come to show their support for her family. People stood out here in front of the mobile home park and sang amen and had a prayer vigil for the family, hoping that their words would reach the family and somehow just comfort them tonight in their time of need. Now, many of these people have been searching for Sandra. They hit the streets, searching all over Tracy, handing out flyers with pictures of the little girl. Over the last 10 days, they held candlelight vigils here for Sandra, praying that she would come home alive. Of course, tonight we know that that will not happen, and some of these people just say they can't understand how anyone could do this to a little girl.
Oh, God bless them. I pray for you, and I hope that you can get through this, and I know you can. It will take some time, but have faith and know that your daughter is in heaven.
This is a prayer memorial so that evil doesn't come back into our neighborhoods, so that we learn to act within the first hours and minutes of a child's disappearance. If we learn nothing, it's that when we wait, it is too late.
Now, like that woman just said, this tragedy is making many call for new changes in the law and just call for more awareness in terms of missing children. A lot of people out here say that now they're holding their children a lot closer, and they're going to be on the lookout for other missing children, hoping they can prevent what happened here. We found out happened here tonight.
Checky, I want to pick up on a point that Brandy talked about. We had earlier 2 persons of interest, presumably inside the mobile home park. We had 3 automobiles taken from the mobile home park. The FBI is swarming in there right now. They indicated in the news conference earlier tonight that there were footprints and there were tire tracks near where they found this suitcase. Are you getting any indication what exactly they're doing inside behind that tape behind you?
No, Sam, you know, they pulled inside the Orchard Estates mobile home park just a little while ago, as Eddie said, and just a caravan of vehicles, of official vehicles, and we do not know what they're doing inside there. Of course, we're not allowed in there, and people out here on the street are not allowed inside either, so we do not have any indication. Of course, police said initially that those people were not necessarily persons of interest. They were looking at everybody, so right now we can just assume that everybody inside that mobile home park is a person of interest right now. now.
We've got to wonder what evidence they've taken so far. We do know, Checky, that tomorrow morning an autopsy is going to be conducted on that little girl, and they've been very careful of how they've handled that suitcase. Hopefully they'll have some answers.
Checky, stand by there, and if anything should happen or break or you see activity, give us a heads up, and we'll get right back to you, okay?
Sure, Sam.
Good report out there tonight. Thank you so much.